All right, welcome back to Coding CDE 115. This week I want to review the assignment from last week. We're going to use it as a kind of a starting point for our next assignment and add more styling, etc. to it. So let's just do this one real quick so we're kind of at the same starting point. So down at the bottom we had a file, text file, and first thing I want to do is download that, which is the way often we get copies submitted to us from clients, and there it is. It's an RTF format, so it opens up in TextEdit, and I can see it's got these hard line endings in, and it's got kind of double endings for paragraphs. I would like to maintain the paragraph information, but I really would rather not have these line endings in here. So I'm going to select all of my copy. Again, edit, select all, but remember that's Command A. We're going to be doing that so much. Learn it. And then I'm going to minimize that. I'm kind of through with it for now. And I go to this link put on here for the remove line breaks online page. Again, if we scroll down, we want to remove line breaks only. We want to keep the paragraph breaks. So I'm going to paste, Command V, and I didn't get all of my text, so go back to TextEdit and see why not. All right, select it all. Command C, copy. Back here, Command V, paste. All right, there it is. I don't know what I did the first time, but so there it is. But you can see I've still got these hard line endings in, so that's what I want to get rid of. So I'm going to click the Remove Line Breaks button here, and there it is. So now I've got my text going all the way across the window, but I've still got line breaks. So I'm going to click down here. It's going to select all my copy. And just to make sure, I'm going to scroll through it. There it is. So again, edit, copy. So I'm going to Command C for copy and minimize this and go to my, minimize that, brackets. So I've opened up my web template file, so that's going to be my starting point, and I'm going to paste my text into the body tag. Okay. And there it is. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I'm going to do a save as so I can change the name, and I'm going to call it Kafka. I could do metamorphosis, but then I'd have to know how to spell it. You don't need to do the replace. I just happen to have done this once before, so it's still there. And there it is. So if I look at it now, I see it's all there, but it's just all one long stream of copy. So even no paragraph endings. Line breaks are, see if I can resize that. It's going to reflow with the window, so there aren't any line breaks in there. But for starting point, that's what we want. So now I'm going to start fixing it up a little bit. First I will put in the title, metamorphosis, and start putting in some tags. So I want an H1 around the title, and it puts in the end tag for me, which is okay, but I'm going to have to move it. So I use Command X for cut, and then Command V as in victory, and paste it. And actually I want it after the title, so I'm going to paste it in there. Then we'll move Franz Kafka down to his own line, and we'll make that an H2. And again, it puts in the ending for me. So I'm going to move that ending tag, Command X, Command V, and then this will be our H3. And again, I have to move the ending tag. All right, so each one of these breaks is going to be a paragraph, so I simply need to insert paragraphs. And again, it puts in the ending for me. I'm just going to do a couple of these, and then we're going to do some styling. But basically you have to go through for all of your paragraphs and wrap the paragraph tags around the paragraphs. So I'll do one more. Kind of tedious, and we'll see ways that we can kind of automate this at some point. For starters, this is often what we have to do with copy we get from clients. So I'm going to save that and see what it looks like now. All right, so I can see it started putting in line breaks. That's good. Still got more to do, but at least we know. So far, so good. It's put in my headlines, and they're different sizes because we did H1, H2, H3. So now let's do our styling. I noticed in a lot of our assignments so far, people have done a lot of inline styling. I know some of the W3 site stuff does that. Inline style is where I actually put a style in here, style equal, but we don't want to do that. It's very hard to update, and it's more typing, and we can't style a lot of things at once that way, so it's just not very efficient. So we're going to put our style up here. And the first thing we're going to style is the body. And we said we wanted a background color of beige. So put that in first. And this is a good place to put our font family. So font family. We want Palatino. And we'll put in serif as a default. So it will at least be a serif font if we don't have Palatino. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And let's just take a quick look. Okay, and if I look at this, if I know my fonts, that is indeed Palatino, so it's slightly different than it was before. By putting it in the body tag, it will be Palatino until it hears otherwise. Right? So now we don't have to put it into our individual styles. I want to style the H1, so remember when you're typing in your styles, you don't use the angle brackets, you just use the selector, so H1, and we want to set the font size to 36 points. It's going to be bold automatically. We don't need to set the font family because we've done that with the body tag. So it's basically saying everything on the page. We'll do our H2. Again, curly braces. Make sure you don't use brackets or parentheses or something. Font size. And we want that to be 24 points. And H3, font size, I spelled it right, 18 points. And we'll save that. And we'll take a look. All right, so I've still got more paragraph tags to put in and clear that up, but we can see our fonts are working, they're the right size. Okay. So to keep these videos from getting too long, I'm going to stop here, and when we come back, I'm going to finish up my styling and see you in part 2.